party proper has purchased a ship with 20 gold left on financing. Let me just go ahead and say that. Write that down. There we go. And the floor is yours, minus Briar. Briar has all of a sudden just become completely catatonic and just... He's a walking zombie. I'm just kidding. It's not true. It's not canon. It's not canon.
So... Hey, Asher, did Ace say anything to you right when he walked out?
Yes, he's gonna be in Balin's when he gets done delivering food.
Okay. So, should we all just go to Balin's and or do we want to have dinner, or just have dinner at Balin's? I don't know. We can do that.
Whoever's cheapest.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps we should just return. I mean, Raya seems as though she's about to pass out, so we can go and rest and await Ace's return.
All right, let's head back home, or head back to Balin.
Easy enough. Another 30 minutes. You're looking at 7:30. You guys did take your alms box. That's right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess it would be up to Ace. You have about 30 minutes until Ronnie would be closing up shop.
So Ace.
Okay, so what time was it when we left the mayor's house? Because that's when I would have been heading towards the poor district with the food.
That would have been around 7, and so then you would have had about 30 minutes, and then 30 minutes would be 7:30 to get back to Balin's and all that from the town hall or whatever. And now,
Okay. So I guess Ace is just going to go to maybe ask a couple people around very quickly to the two families that had their houses currently burnt down, and try to find them quickly and drop off food to them, and just ask them to give whatever. Tell them that these berries were made by a very kind druid named Asher that will nourish them for a full day. So to give them to the needy and be on his way. Noticing probably the time, would probably make his way to the blacksmith really quick and pick up the gauntlets and then just head back to Balin's.
Yeah, perfect. Ronnie kind of... There you are. It's an interesting weapon you got there, aren't you? Learn to fight like that.
Oh, my mentor always noticed that I was better with my hands than I was with a sword, so kind of came up with this idea, and it's kind of stuck ever since.
Whatever works. It's interesting. You mind? And he kind of feigns like putting it on. I'll show you how it all works and all that.
And the gauntlet just falls apart. And I'm like, what in the world? What did you just do? Yeah. Do you know how the crystal will work in the gauntlet, or?
Yeah. So he kind of just like slides it on and kind of like. And it lights a fire.
That is badass.
And it's I don't know, I guess magic and whatnot, but it doesn't seem to affect you much. No burn and all that, but
did you just focus on it, or
yeah, it takes a bit of concentration. I think you have to kind of just like attune and like concentrate on it a bit, and I think you just, the way it works, you just kind of think fire, and then it ignites. He like takes it, or like closes it, and the flames go off, and there's still like a bit of like a singe on the metal, and kind of But he takes a glove and takes it off, whatever. But that's yours now.
That's amazing. Thank you
Pleasure
so much.
doing business with you, and tell Soot to take care.
I will do. You take care of yourself as well. And
Alright.
I'll head back to Balin's.
Alright, perfect.
Now, out of curiosity, is this like Rowan's sword where I need to do like a focus to, or is it just an attunement that I need to,
Yep.
you
so
know,
you'll have to
attune to
do
it? Or...
you'll have to do a wisdom check. I think it is.
Yep.
The wisdom check is what
Okay.
we did. We're doing. Yeah. So you do a wisdom check. For this one, it would be a DC of 13, probably.
Okay.
Because it's a
Mine's
lesser.
15.
It's like a lesser. Yeah, his is a lesser gem. So, and then we'll work it out. I need to actually make this. I'm bad at making items. It will probably do a D4 extra damage.
Okay.
What does yours do, Rowan? Yours is a D6, or does it do also?
No,
do a D4?
it's a D4.
So this
Rowan's
one would
is a
probably
D4.
be a. Is it a D4 plus anything or just D4?
Just a D4.
So this would probably be like a D4 minus 1 or something.
Okay.
The real question is are you gonna like, pound your fists together? Or are you gonna like Thanos snap the fire on your gauntlet?
I don't know.
How are you gonna do it?
We'll have
I
to
can
see.
already-
We'll have to see how Ace thinks about this.
He's
Yeah.
gonna start beating his chest with it, and he's like, "Oh shit!"
Might like the flick of his pants, like you're lighting a match, but yet it's his fucking gauntlets.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Do like a Captain Mustang from fucking
Yeah, Roy Mustang. That
yes.
Excellent. All right, so you guys are back at Balin's.
Yes.
All right.
With the contract of
Apologies.
a ship.
Apologies for my absence. I couldn't take that man's gluttony, knowing that there are others that are starving. I had to take some to some of the misfortunate. And Asher, they seemed very grateful for the berries that you gave them. I appreciate that much. I also picked up my gauntlet. I haven't quite figured out how to get it to fire, but it's very good craftsman. Rowan, would you like to check it out?
Sure.
He takes it off and kind of hands it to you, yeah.
Rowan's gonna put it on, and he's gonna do the exact same thing that he does with Jasper's
Wisdom
blade.
check.
That is an 18.
That'll do it.
Oh my.
It's gonna be fun, and then Rowan's gonna, turn it off, and he's gonna tap it. That's hot. That is hot. And Rowan's gonna take it off and give it back. Now you're my fire brother.
Brimstone Brothers. And he's like a fist pump goes out for like a fist pump.
Yeah.
The Brim Bros.
The Brim Brothers.
That's actually, quite quaint considering, the two of you are fire, and apparently Briar has pointed out that her and I are water.
Earth over there.
Asher's Earth.
Oh god. Who's Aang?
Bolt. He's the
Bolt
avatar.
Aang.
He's the avatar.
We're gonna name his boat Appa.
Oh,
That'd be
The
something
Appa.
right there.
Bolt would have the right to name his ship once he is captain of it.
Absolutely.
Provided, we approve it. Being board chair members.
The chicken of the sea.
You're
Acceptable.
gonna name it Bolt?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't put all that much thought into it, but something clever probably.
Well, there's
If
plenty
I
of
get to
time.
name it, wow,
Yeah, it's your ship.
things are finally looking up for me.
There you
I'm
are.
glad I met you all.
Fighting on the island for the first time, and now a captain.
Wow.
Moving on up. Rowan is gonna ask Ace to do an arm wrestle.
Okay.
Kind of
Uh,
before the end of the night. He kind of wants to see how he would fare against Ace in a strength contest.
That works.
Hey,
I
Ace,
want to read some of that book.
It's just more like I wonder how well I would do against Ace, because we have yet to have any sort of like friendly competition.
Very true. Very true. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
So
Is this after dinner? Because I'm starving. I'll be honest with you.
yeah,
Lots of running around.
there's some oats in
We
the
could
kitchen.
do it at the tavern. Maybe we start a competition with everybody there and we get some gold. I'm in! Balin runs out the door.
What happened with
something?
What happened with the ship and the money and all of that? Did you guys stop by?
You mean
We
our
did.
ship?
We got it.
What have I done?
Well,
What have I done?
Arm wrestle
so,
at the bar. Then it leads to our new ship. We start a party on the ship. We charge people 1 gold piece. We only need 20 people.
I mean, I don't know how I feel about that.
This coming from the man who just came back from feeding the poor is now like, let's charge people a gold piece to step foot onto our ship and drink only the grog that they happen to bring on the ship, because I don't think we have any there.
No,
Pretty
very
sure-
true. Still needs a patent that jungle rum.
BYOG, if you will.
Bring your own grog. Balin rushes back in. Wait, Bailey's or Tides? Here's the thing,
it's
probably a
probably-
lot less people at Bailey's, but there might be a lot more opportunity at Tides. But of course, we like the environment and we love Bill Bailey, but... What are you thinking?
Tides probably has more money.
Tides! He runs back out.
Oh, I was going to say, but it's too late. He's gone.
he peeks his head back in. Are you coming or not?
Well, yeah, yes, of course. I don't think Briar is. She's
Yeah, I'd say with this,
Dead to the
Briar
world.
kind of retires to her room.
Yes.
She does probably ask you if she could borrow that book. I would say she would probably ask if she could read that book while she's kind of taking some downtime.
yes, so long as I can read the book when we get back, because that was what I was going to do. If we didn't
No
leave.
promises.
Okay.
Right, to Tides we go. I don't know how I feel about betting or gambling. It's a little out of my realm.
So we have a competition. We do it with brackets, and then you get the crowd's attention, and it builds up, and then of course it's gonna be vitals, because I mean, look at us, we're Greek gods and everything, but we get all the money.
I've got an idea. Alright, no, that's not a chasty. It's a bit of a hustle. Not a good idea. I'm not gonna even say it.
There,
Something to get us in
Do it.
trouble.
say it.
Could, but well, have we been ever adverse to trouble? What I'm saying is, we could pretend like we don't know each other, right? Challenge
I
each
can do
other
that.
and have bets on it, right? So everybody bets on who's gonna win, but we already know who's gonna win.
Small problem with that. Everybody knows who we are now.
Yes.
Well, not quite yet. Maybe a couple. That's a risk. You're right.
Bolt,
It's-
get your
it's a bit of a
suit.
risk, yes. Not to mention the fact too, how do you propose that we know who's going to win? I mean, outside of being confident and,
No, we rig it. Already decide. Rowan walks up, challenges Ace. Ace is already
Well,
going to win
I
because
can-
we've already decided it.
I can guarantee I can do my part and pretend as though I don't know any of you.
a group of people.
I will
walking down the-
actively be trying to do that.
I think we should just have fun.
Let's not do that. We walk down the street with a dire wolf. I believe they know.
Who we are. Yeah, we're the talk of the town for sure.
I think going to Toids and seeing if there's anybody else that wants to do an arm wrestle, though, is a good idea. Just not trying to fake it as if we don't already
Yes,
know each
that's-
other.
That's really the only thing I would have. No offense, Balin. I understand how lucrative that could be, especially considering our
great
recent
idea,
purchase. But let's play favor on all sides and not just ourselves.
That's all right. I understand. Not everybody's got the entrepreneurial spirit, but I'm not down for a couple of pints and having a good time.
Let's do that. Have a couple drinks and approach the bar.
Okay, easy enough. Again, Tide's Tavern. So by this point, it's probably approaching. It's a little past 8, probably. So
It's getting close to booming time.
getting close to booming time. So you'd probably be able to have a meal and a few drinks in you before the rowdier crowds show up after dinners.
How much was dinner? And
Are you looking to get food? Let's see here.
Do some of us have to order from the
Probably-
kids' menu?
Yeah.
Looking at probably a silver piece each, because Tide's is a little bit fancier than Bailey's.
So I will cover dinner. So that's
No,
that's
no.
4.
You can cover.
Yeah.
I'll take care of mine, but thank you.
Yeah, I'll take care of mine as well, Asher. I appreciate you.
No, you take cover. You spent a lot. You've been quite generous this trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll cover Rowan's and slide his money back.
Thank you. Ron's gonna take the silver piece, kind of twiddle it in his fingers, and then put it in his pocket. And look to Ace.
All right.
As
you guys do this, lock arms, you see there's kind of this halfling, kind of really fuzzy haired halfling or whatever, just wearing kind of suspenders, just barefoot, and he kind of runs over and puts his head right where your guys' arms are. Let's have at it. I don't know, this guy just
Best 2 out of 3.
Best 2 out of 3.
Okay. All right. Grabbing my dice.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Let me know. We'll do this out of 3.
All right, and we add our strength modifier, correct, to the roll?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
I got an 8.
17.
17. All right. It's a good bit of, I mean, he's still strong even with the low roll, but it's kind of, you guys are locked up, and it starts your way at first, Rowan, but then you kind of lean into it and it falls in your favor. And the halfling fellow just he gets really close. Well done.
All right. Let's try it. Let's do it. He's gonna go and grab a grog and chug it and lay it down and then ready to go again.
A little friendly competition doesn't hurt anybody. Rowan's pretty excited about it. So
There's
Never.
kind of the waitress kind of walks by. Oh, all right.
Not 20.
Ladies and gentlemen, the games have become a bit early tonight. Gather round, if you will.
all right.
And
let's see if I can get a 20 here.
Get that nat 20.
Nope. Got a 5. I got a 5. So no,
This
5
time-
for 3, 8.
this time again kind of falls your way, Rowan, and then just slams down. The halfling. Well done.
Really making
And
the
kind
intense
of
one onto it.
a half orc, kind of a pretty big kind of, he's kind of pretty large, but he's got, you know, like pretty big muscles, but also kind of like a bit of a gut kind of sticking out. I get the winner, all right?
Alright.
All right.
You
Let's
ready?
do this. I'm ready. Oh, yes. 19 plus 4, 23.
Well, 17 plus 3, 20. Dirty 20.
Oh, that was so close. Oh my gosh.
Ah, so close. It's locked up for a good while. Just starts to shift Rowan's side. He leans back in. Starts to shift Ace side. He leans back in. You hold it there for a good couple of seconds, and then hi, baby puppy.
Give like a big high five to Ace.
Absolutely.
Oh, good.
Absolutely.
Strong.
You,
man.
I thought you had me. I'm not gonna lie. After that first one, I was like, oh god, what did I get myself into?
All right. Rowan's going to kind of get
Once
up.
again,
and,
the halfling fellow. To your side. Ace.
Rowan's going to stand up for that orc and kind of gesture to him.
All right.
You look like a big fellow.
Walkie talking. All right, go ahead.
All right. Is this best 2 out of 3, or is this just one
Best
go?
2 out of 3.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Locked up, you're feeling that burn in your arm from just having done it a good bit. It falls your way and then keeps falling, and you hold it there. It's a 19, so
Okay.
19 rolled.
You got it.
19. Rolled 19. The halfling.
Very strong. Very impressive.
That one might be a bit worn out. You want to try the other one?
Might as well. He grabs him and walks up and really tries here.
Secretly Ace's left hand.
Okay, that's an 11 again.
You rolled even higher. So, well, no, not even higher, but that was a 19 again. This time, little bit of fall in this way as you fresh your arm, and then he unbeaten.
You're the stronger one.
Well done. Well done. Rowan's going to pat the orc on the back. Strong.
Anybody can win in an arm wrestle. True test of a man. Drinking. Eh?
Oh,
Eh?
it's been a while. What do you win if you win?
We can do this the single one-on-one way, but I think it's more fun to do groups. A team.
I agree.
Pick your team.
How many are on a team?
You get them and I'll match them. He kind of just looks around at the bar.
All right. As Ace points to Corone.
Sipping on
don't
wine.
fall
like-
Come on. You're doing this with me, buddy. We're doing this together. Let's go. As I'm trying to hype.
Do you want to win the competition?
Oh, I know your secret. I know your secrets. You can drink. Let's do this. Come on, Corone. Come on, give me a persuasion. Let's do persuasion. All right, just roll it.
Okay.
Higher number wins. Let's try
No,
this.
it's his character. His character doesn't need persuaded. He's already decided.
Yeah, I mean, I rolled a 20, dude. That's
Damn it. Okay.
I rolled a 20.
It will
All right.
forever be a nat 20.
I don't know. I'm
All
sure.
right.
I'm sure it's something that Balin will probably make fun of me for once again at a later point in time. But
Balin
I'm
kind of
really
like
not
struts
much of
up
a
over
drinker.
to you. Ace kind of reaches up, puts his hand on your shoulder. Help me in your corner.
Rowan?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All
Well-
right.
I was going to meditate and look at this sword later, but might as well keep drinking.
You can do that with a hungover, I'm sure of it.
Celebrating the ship, I think, is in order. So I'm not one for drinking, but
All right,
Try.
so you've got your 4.
It's all right to say no,
I
right?
got mine. He reaches way down, pats his hand on that halfling that was clapping. Ha! That's what I live for. and kind of a he's got him, and then a kind of gruff looking bearded human alongside him, and then actually another dwarf fellow along him, kind of a really bright red double braided beard, and kind of wearing this skull cap that he's got on. All right, shall we begin?
Rowan's gonna grab his mug and he's gonna put his hand out to each one and do a handshake. May the best drinker win.
May the best drinker win. Let's spice it up a bit. What do you want to put on it?
How much do we have out of game? Like, we just bought
I
a
have
ship.
2
bro.
gold, 8 silver.
I got hold on. What does Ace have? Ace has 10 gold. Okay.
You
Five
haven't,
gold.
you haven't
Five gold.
subtracted your gold yet, I don't think. Have you?
I did.
You didn't subtract. I thought they had your gold and they used. your
No,
gold
actually,
to
if
buy the
anything,
ship.
he needs to add 3 gold,
No,
60
I
copper.
did.
Oh, okay.
I did. That's why I had 10. I had 6.
It's gonna
Sorry.
drop. Is gonna reach into his coin purse and pull out 2 gold and kind of just do that.
I confront
Seems-
that. He
Seems
reaches
fair
in his
that
pocket,
the
pulls out 2. Anybody else want to add to the pot?
and then Ace is gonna pull out 5 and he goes, seems fair that the teammates do 2 and the captains do 5. And he places it down on the table.
5.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh boy.
He kind of puts his hands on his hips and looks down at the scrappy little halfling. The halfling, he's already digging in his purse. Slaps it on the table.
Asher's gonna take
I
out
need
his
to
2
know.
gold and
What is Bolt doing at this time?
Just watching. He's not participating.
He's watching.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
proud
watching.
of that man. I am proud of that man. I'm gonna wink at him and be like, "Good job." Like, and nod,
You see him. He's like,
itching.
Okay.
anybody else? Good pot. Been a while since we've seen one like this.
Oh shit!
Buster up.
I'm gonna lean over to Rowan and be like, well, I hope he knows what he's doing because I am flat broke.
I am not a drinker either, but
So, with this, the maid's kind of just standing there, and she's like, "All right, I'll get drinks." And she kind of hurries back and brings out this platter of just tankards upon tankards, and I will say, typically how this works, loser has to also buy the drinks, but nothing compared to that pot there. All right, you guys are ready to make some rolls. Who's going first?
Let's do this.
Are you going first,
Uh,
Ace?
Are we doing captains versus captain? All right, yeah, sure. Let's go.
Captains versus captains. Who's your captain?
Well, imagine the captain. I'm the captain, you the captain here, because I picked the team and you picked the team. That's normally how
I
that
guess
works,
we're
yeah?
team captains, but I'm not a ship captain.
Oh, you're talking ship captains. Balin, are you up for it?
I suppose I can go first, no problem. But, you know, why don't you start us off first? We'll do team captains.
Okay.
As
I'm
you were saying this,
imagining
the scrappy halfling guy was like climbing up into the chair. Oh, we could have done ship captains. Why not? All right, whatever. He goes back down.
I would imagine we're doing this points by the last team with one standing wins.
Something like that.
All right.
All right. Tankard ready. You begin drinking on the kind of the halfling takes off a shoe, or no, the halfling takes off a shoe from somebody else, has it held up, and slams it onto the table. Roll Constitution saving
Saves?
throws.
Okay. That's a 15, boy. Okay.
Immediately the this half orc guy, he's kind of like, you can tell he actually threw up a little bit, but he swallowed it back down.
All been there.
Roll
before.
another Constitution saving throw.
Take
Okay.
care to use my grog dice.
Okay. Grog dice for
21.
grog.
21.
21. Okay. Again, he's like, you see his face, like as he's kind of gulping this down, he's kind of like,
Ace would like to help him lift it up. Like you can see it, the cup's dropping a little bit. And I'm like, come on, keep it up there.
the halfling kind of like, ain't no touching. Go ahead and roll third one here.
Okay, that's a 14.
Oh.
9 plus.
Okay. Third's the charm. With that, he's just spits it out, and the halfling kind of like climbs up to the table and just slaps him on the back of the head. Idiot! All right, I'm next. Who's next? And it's you or it's him, little halfling captain guy, and whoever wants to go next.
Rowan.
Oh,
It's gonna be quite a difference.
All right, humans, you can't drink for nothing.
Oh, if only you knew.
Constitution save.
Nat 20. Nat
No.
20.
Yes.
Grog.
Rowan is just
Yes.
it's just coming
Half
down
human.
smooth
Yeah.
for Rowan. It's just smooth. And this guy, he's like giving this like crazy eyes as he's like drinking it like a fish. It's really bizarre. All right, roll another.
Took a picture. That's my bad.
It's perfect too because it's a
Is it a tankard?
It is a tankard.
Oh,
No
yeah.
Oh,
way.
that is so great.
Okay, roll your second.
19 plus 4, so 24.
Jeez. With that, you see him. He's kind of impressed watching you gulp this down. He's just doing this really weird gulping that he's sipping on it really, really quickly. You're good. Okay, next one.
Okay. And then... I gotta pick it up. Okay. Ooh. 12 plus 4, so 16? 16?
With that, you guys are kind of both like you see him like kind of like studying you a bit, and he's like it's just like piercing daggers at you. I don't know if you're trying to make eye contact back or anything, but
Drink
all right. Go ahead and roll another.
Okay. 19, dirty 19.
With that, you're both again going pretty sturdy, pretty solid, and then he's like, and he puts it down, and they're like, oh. He runs off. He slams the tanker down and runs off. All right, that's 2. Let's see if we can tie her up. And the dwarf.
I was gonna say, did I win that?
You won. Yep, you won. he gave up. Vanessa, those are so great.
Yeah.
With
All right,
that,
Asher.
it's the just gruffy human guy.
Yeah, so with that,
Maybe-
Asher will walk up and grab the tankard.
Okay. The kind of rugged human kind of eyes you up. Nice hair.
That's
Right. Ace is gonna like nudge Rowan and be like, "You want to start cheering for him?" And we just be like, "Sure."
What did you roll?
Sure.
Yeah, I was gonna go. Shit.
So
Sure.
5.
Sure.
A 5
Oh
total.
no.
Okay, with the 5 total, it's a little like it's a little thicker than you had imagined. The flavor kind of not top quality at this point. It kind of catches you off guard. And it's kind of as it goes down for you. The human, he's doing okay. He's doing okay. He's kind of done it a couple times, I think. Okay, go ahead and roll another one.
13 plus 3, so 16.
You see he kind of like drinking like this. He kind of shifts over to see how you're doing, and like it kind of sloshes into his nose a little bit.
Oh no, it's the worst. You're like trying to catch his breath.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's drowning right now. Okay. Roll again. Ooh.
16 plus 3, so 19.
With that, he kind of struggling to catch his his breath. With that, he kind of like blows the snot rocket like into it to get the alcohol like out of it or whatever, and then he's just like and it's going down smooth again.
Oh no.
Ugh.
Okay.
Sure. Sure.
19 plus 3, so 21.
19.
Or 22.
22.
That
Deuce.
is a tie. You are both just coming to the bottom of the tankards. You're on. Go ahead and roll again.
My God, Rowan, he's drinking more than we would.
That's a 4 plus 3, so 7.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, so with that, he's won a lot of them, kind of except the one that he choked on or whatever, a little bit sloshed around. Make one last Constitution saving throw to decide whether you throw up or quit, or have time to
So
quit.
9 plus 3, so 12.
12. You feel it start to right there, and you feel this kind of gurgle in your chest, and you have time if you want to try and quit, or you can try to keep going.
I'm just gonna keep it going.
Oh god. Roll one more. It's right there. He's won most of them, so you have a deficit to catch up to.
That one.
You're like, I'm gonna keep. It's just, you like almost launch the tankard as it.
No.
And you hear the crowd kind of, oh.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Sure.
And then Balin and the other dwarf guy.
Oh boy. Legend.
Battle of the dwarves.
Legend.
They both kind of slam their tankards on the table. Let's say we do it the old-fashioned way. Hark to our homeland. And they lock arms like this, and like kind of like bicep to bicep, elbow to elbow, and then like this.
I'm gonna tend to
here.
Asher
One will be.
by-
One will be Balin. One will be the other guy. Oh, okay. With that, the Redbeard. I don't know. That's his name. Sure. The Redbeard dwarf. They're both kind of locked arms, kind of. And Balin kind of like, he's got this like crazy eyes look. he's like eyeing him down like it's going down like nothing. All right, let me roll these other ones. The other one's kind of like, he's kind of looking away a bit. Ooh, okay. Once again, he's staring lasers right at the guy, and just it's going down smooth. And you see the Redbeard dwarf kind of, he's kind of like kind of shifting his gaze as Balin's just crazy eyeing with one eye because he has the freaking monocle eye.
Putting the fear of God in him.
Yeah. It's like Mad Eye Moody. Oh, okay. With that, Balin kind of leans in as he's like eyeing him down, and the Redbeard dwarf or whatever kind of like almost turns away, and as he turns away, he kind of like and spits out the side. He rolled a nat 1.
Oh no!
Spits out the side away from Balin, and Balin's like slams it down.
Like all just kind of cheering, and then
Yes.
You couldn't handle the crazy eye. He points at his side, but Balin is absolutely sloshed though. He's like, okay, you guys won the pot. That's 14 gold. I mean, it's 7 gold on top of your 7 that you put in, so you won 7 gold.
16, I think, because it's so.
Yeah, it was 2 per teammate, and then 5 for the captain.
Oh, I thought it was just putting 2 gold in, and then okay. So yeah,
5. So 5, 7, 9, and then assuming Balin probably put 2 down, 11. So we got 22 gold.
He's got you said 2 per player, 5 per captain, both teams. So we have 10 between the captains, and we have 12 between
12 each, so
players.
24. Yeah.
So be 22 total. So you're profiting.
Yeah, we're profiting
11.
11.
11.
Mhm.
All right.
Maths.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Math.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna add. I'm just gonna double. I don't know if you bet you guys, but I'm gonna double. Basically, I'm
Yeah, I'll
gonna
just double my investment.
put 4 back in mine, and then you get the 10 ace.
Ace the
God, you give
gambler.
me all the 10. Okay.
You're the
Yeah.
Put the 5 in. The half
I
orc
guess
kind of
ultimately
like
you could determine if you want to
stumbles
disperse it
over to
amongst the
you,
others.
Ace, and he's like, "Good job, Anna. Good. You did. You did good. Do you want drinks? Do you want more drinks? I do. Walks away.
Rowan's gonna do a handshake to the other guys and basically tell them a good game.
They're all kind of like,
And Rowan's just gonna sit down and chill next to Karan.
Yeah.
I'm
Ace
sitting right
is-
next to Asher, or well, I guess maybe I pulled Asher away from the table to
Yeah.
rocking.
feed him water.
He's
I'm just
rocking
like,
in the
yeah.
tankard.
We need a bucket.
He's sliggity sloshed right now.
Boy, maiden, can we please get a bucket?
Actually, technically,
They
you'd
were
be
already
sobering up
plenty
'cause your
all the way
voyage
around.
was
They were
done.
already ready for it.
Yeah.
They're ready for it.
All right.
You see, like, the maid as she's like picking up the chunks that you blew up.
Oh,
Sorry, hon, but no refunds on returned products. She kind of winks at you.
All right. Well, I think I had my fun tonight. What about you guys?
Bye, Blaine.
Bye, Blaine.
Bye bye.
He's had plenty of fun. He's done. He's ready. He's ready to call it a night.
Home we go.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I'm
Please.
gonna walk over to Asher and kind of put his arm around my shoulder and kind of just lift him up.
I'm gonna stumble over to Corone and put my arm around him, kind of, not being able to walk fully straight myself, and be like, I'm gonna get you next time. We're gonna drink together at some point.
Yeah, then who is going to help you stumble home drunkenly to wherever it is we're staying in that particular town? By the way, can you help me with him? And I'm gonna put Asher in between us.
Oh,
Because you're in worse condition than Ace is. I think.
true.
You're all doing pretty toasty. You're
Yeah,
pretty toasty. They bring out the strong stuff for that. And I imagine it wasn't just like one tankard that you were doing. It would be like, and then like another one.
Yeah, chugging
in succession.
per
Yeah.
The last
round.
one's a boot.
Yeah, each
6
one was
seconds
around,
we're
kinda.
shotgunning.
Yeah, 6
Shot. Good God.
Okay, so easy enough. You guys make your way back home to find Briar still
Briar.
tucked away in her room.
Oh
reading-
God, we're all
reading a
drunk
book.
and Briar's in there.
And you wind down another night of strange adventure. This one was a bit odd. But and you find your beds, some more conscious than others. And we will see what tomorrow brings a week from now on Sunday when
Sounds
we
great.
return.
Sounds good.
Everybody, thanks for hanging out. We love you guys. It's been fun.